reduce the gap between having an idea and implementing that idea. Yes, I'm saying reduce the gap between having an idea and implementing that idea. This is the one sentence that changed how I view everything around this trade. You know, so many of you have been having this same idea over the past 10 years. In fact, some have had this idea for as long as they were out of high school. But today I'm here to give you a very good point to start from. Reduce that gap. Start doing something today. It is not that hard, it is not that challenging, it is not that confusing. It is just that you've not decided to start today. So, reduce the gap between having that idea and starting doing something. Whether you've been scrolling through several videos, trying to watch that which will help you get started, whether you've been trying to navigate between which is best for you. At the end of this video, you will be able to learn what is welding, what is fabrication, which type of welding process is best for you, and how are you going to start from whatever you are having. Now, before you even think of striking your first hack, there are several questions that you need to get their answer for. By answering these questions, they will help you to put a good framework on how you want your welding life to be. Now, the first question you need to ask yourself, why do I want to learn welding? This question sounds simple, but most people skips this and later regrets it. The answer to this question will change how you start and how you go through it as a beginner. Are you trying to build your own project like gates, doors, or windows? Or are you learning welding to become a professional and earn a living from it? Or are you just genuinely curious and just want to learn welding as a hobby? None of these answers is wrong, but each of them will give you a different start and a different ending. Someone learning welding as a hobby is different from someone learning welding to become a professional. Their start and their ending might not be the same. The machines and equipment they are using might not be the same. And so, knowing why you are learning welding at the first point is very important, and it will guide you on how you approach your learning process. The second question you need to ask yourself is which type of welding processes is best for you. Now, this is also a very important question. You know why? Because someone might be interested in learning a different welding process as the other. We have MIG, we have TIG, we have stick welding, flat sword, and many other processes that are in the welding industry. For a beginner like you, I would recommend that you start with stick welding or MIG welding because they are easy to understand and also will help you develop your eyes and your strength and even your hands on the metal. The next thing you need to put into consideration is space and environment. Things like ventilation. Do you have enough ventilation in your working area? Because welding has got fumes that might be very dangerous to your health, and without enough ventilation, they can cause serious harm to your health. Space is also very important because without enough space, you will not be able to move from here to there working on some big projects. And last but not least, it's power supply. Without enough power, nothing is gonna work for you because welding machines, welding grinders, and everything around there will need power. So you must also take that into consideration. Another important thing that you need to put into consideration is a budget. A lot of people want to learn, but no one wants to pay the price, right? Now remember, you'll be using a welding machine, you'll be using an angle grinder, you'll be using other welding tools that are to be bought. Don't forget your safety, gloves, the goggles, and so many other things. So that is where the money comes in. So without a clear budget, sometimes learning might be just a dream, but not a reality. And then comes the time. Watching videos and tutorials alone might not give you the result you want. Getting to work, striking the arc, making mistakes and repeating and learning from those mistakes is what will help you grow as a welding beginner. The last thing in my consideration list is whether you'll consider getting a formal learning. Yes, formal learning is also very important when you'll be considering to get employed. A lot of companies today would look at your papers, your qualifications on paper before they give you the actual job to work on. So getting a formal education, getting a formal learning as a welder is also very important. Well, I know so many of you want to learn welding, but there is no one outside there to help you break down this learning process into details, like how much time will it take, how much money will you require to get the full knowledge about welding, what kind of tools you want before getting started. Now, this video has helped you realize that just having an idea is not enough, but actualizing that idea is what is important. Don't hold back to the idea of learning welding. Start today because the future is only for those who are prepared. Well, if this video is of help to you, don't forget to subscribe. Please comment, like,